All right, guys, listen up. I want to go through this journey real quick with you. 10 days after the Cotton Bowl, we were back in the weight room. You guys did a great job with that. You showed up with a great attitude, great intensity, great work ethic, great leadership. Then we followed that up with the fourth quarter program, and you guys knocked that out. Seniors did a great job of leading us through that. Then we go through spring ball. We learned a lot of guys got better, a lot of improvement across the board. We got some really great work done this spring, guys. Now here we are. We just completed an outstanding, probably one of the better since I got here, bottom line program. And once again, that's because we had some serious senior leadership. Okay, now remember this, guys. We've talked about this a lot of times this summer. Don't admire your work until the job is finished. And the job really, guys, is just getting into its next phase. Now, we've got a lot of hard work ahead of us, guys. This job will not be completed until sometime in January. You got that? That's when we'll put our final stamp of approval on it and maybe then start admiring our work. Not until then. Not 1 second before then. There will not be a day or a moment where we pause to admire our work prior to that. We will never be satisfied. There will be no comfort zone. We will not feel entitled. There will be no excuses because we will always be working together until we get what we want.
Feel pretty good, ready to go. I think it's gonna be a fun camp this year. Learn a lot more. Glad to have the freshmen. Ready to go.
Yes, sir. Football season. Time to eat.
Here we go. 5:15. Big score. Back to the kids. Another year in the dorms, man. You never get out of it, regardless of your age. Unfortunately, sleep on this hard bed. I look forward to it. Another great, good grind of camp. So let's get after it.
When it ain't that bad though, it's all mental. It's not terrible. You get used to it. The older you get, the easier it gets. So come out here with a positive attitude and just get ready to grind.
With the team moved back into the dorms, it's now time for the Spartans to embark on their journey throughout fall camp.
Fall camp is a new beginning for everybody, I think. We've tried to say that to all of our teams, and it's a chance to reestablish yourself, but it's a starting point. We've got to come back in shape, stay healthy, and push through it.
To me, fall camp represents getting back in the mode of football. Obviously we have spring ball, but fall camp is really when it gets serious, it becomes a grind. It's summer out here, it's hot, it's muggy, and we get to get back in pads and play football.
Fall camp's a grind. I don't think many programs go live like we do, and that's just the hard work mentality that Coach T has. Through Coach Manny, through us, it just funnels down. And you see us hitting out here. That's that hard work mentality, that blue collar mentality, that chip on your shoulder that we have. That we're going to come out here and we're going to hit no matter who it is, if it's our own guys or whatever. But it's it's the stuff that you got to do to be great. And it's what Coach T's done everywhere he's been, and he's been successful doing it. So that's what it's going to take.
Well, we thought we left some things on the table last year. Didn't play our best the entire season. So that means that we can't become complacent going into this year, and there's always goals that are higher than the ones that we had last year. Obviously in 2013, finishing number 3 in the nation is great. Then the following year, finishing number 5 in the nation is great, but we want to go even higher than that. So coming into this fall camp, we're trying to take things one day at a time, kind of take a step back and be the best we can be each day, and that I think will help us be a better team at the end of the season.
I think ever since the Cotton Bowl ended, as soon as we started workouts inside our facilities and in the weave, Coach Manny was always just talking about, reaching higher, winning our conference. It's something that we didn't do last year. That's underlines the main goal that we have here at Michigan State is to win the conference and compete for your conference title, and that would mean, obviously winning the Big Ten and putting ourselves in a position to go to the college football playoff, and we didn't do that last year. So, ever since the season ended, Coach Manny's been harping on us about that, Coach D, and then, us as players too, just talking amongst one another, talking about what we need to do to get there. And obviously, we all go back and watch those games that we lost, and it's just a little, minor details that we could fix to change that this year. And I think we're working on that right now, and obviously not achieving our goals last year is making us that much more hungry. So I think I see it in the guys right now, especially, top to bottom, defense, guys on offense, everyone's hungry for more in 2015.
Well, fall camp is a great time because everybody comes in fully engaged and believing that they'll have a chance to play and make plays and do things to get themselves on the field on Saturday. So everybody's excited, everybody's looking forward to the season. So fall camp is a great time, especially the early part of it. And then you're banging against one another, trying to prove and compete that you need to playing time and deserve time on the football field. So it's a great time. Fall camp is a great time, and we love it.
Right, I think at each position there's competition, and that's important because the twos and the threes are pushing the ones to get better. Threes are pushing the twos, just like that. Everyone's working together, and I think when you can get that at each position, that can make up for a great defense or for a great offense. And with that competition each day, you can just keep getting better and better.
R.J. Williamson touched on it the other day in our team meeting perfectly. He said he told the younger incoming freshman, if a senior's feeling lazy or whatever, and tells like a scout player to kind of take it easy on them, don't take it easy, because that's where you see our team, taking a downhill spiral. But we just need everybody to go 100% and full out each and every day, and with that, we'll see our team succeed.
For the Michigan State football program, fall camp is one of the most important times of the year. It's a time to learn, teach, grow, and bond as a team.
When you talk about being in these camps for 30 days, like I said, you get on each other's nerves, but you bond. You legitimately bond, and you start to feel, this guy knows me. He knows what I'm going through. He knows, my strengths and my weaknesses. He knows my successes, my failures. That guy that's across from me. And it's different when that individual tells you, hey, you're doing well. You're ready for this. Go play. So when you come out of fall camp, that's where your guys should be chemistry-wise. They should be feeling like, hey, I know how to motivate my guys just as well as, I've got them ready to play. They got that edge. But mentally, they should be able to support each other. And I think that's where this team is. We're finally getting to that point where we feel, that support. I'm really looking forward to this group, because like I said, it's a close group. It had a lot of success. For the seniors, this is their last camp, and trust me, I hear them talking about how important it is for them to leave with something special. So, it's going to be fun this year. It's going to be fun to watch my older guys, get out there on the field and attack.
After a long, intense 3-week stretch, fall camp finally came to an end.
Yeah, I think it was a really tough, just your typical Spartan football camp. We got after it. We did a lot of live reps. We did a lot of scrimmages, and we really get after it when we go live.
Oh, yeah, but that's every year, That's how we play ball here at Michigan State. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad that I chose this university as a school to attend and play football, because it betters you as a player, Not a lot of teams are going around the country, going live practices, scrimmaging the way we do, hitting each other. You can take a look at our spring game and see that, we're about business and the toughness. And, doing things like that gets us ready for the season. So when it's time for that fourth quarter and, going through adversity and adverse situations, we're prepared mentally and physically for it. And, I just think it helps us out in the end.
So I think, we achieved a lot of the goals we came in. I think all of them, honestly. A lot of the young players developed. We got depth at certain positions that we needed to develop in. And now it's just we got to really focus on Western Michigan and really getting ready for, when we come back on Sunday, it's game week, and it's time to go, and it's time to strap up, and it's time to play football.
It was a tough one. I would say for the senior class, it's probably the toughest camp we've been through. And I think for the simple fact that, we've been through so many, so it leads us to, look at this one like, man, it's our last one at that. So it was tough in the sense that we didn't want to let it go. We understood that it was our last year, and we still wanted, a couple more days of this camp, a couple more days of this lifestyle, because in a sense it'll be going fast.
And I just think we built a better chemistry here. There's a lot of new people, new faces, and new places this year. A lot of young guys that came in as well that are, showing potential and showing their abilities to play on this next level. And I just think we built a bond from this camp, and that's what it does. And it should make us successful this season.
Yeah, it's an exciting time of the year. I think I know all around the country people are buzzing. I know people from my back home are texting me. Everyone's just excited that football's coming around, and it's the same vibe in the team. It's here. You wait forever. It seems like the offseason, going through winter conditioning, going through spring ball, going through summer conditioning, and then fall camp. And then it's like, oh man, Sunday, it's here, it's game week, we're ready to go. We got 3 practices, and then it's time to strap it up against somebody else. So it's really time to focus in, get laser vision, and just focus on our goals and what we need to do, and going 1-0 every week, because that's our goal.
Man, it still hasn't hit me that the season's here yet, honestly. I think on Sunday when we're back, that's when I really realized, like, it's time to play football, you know, because camp went so fast, you know, it happened so fast for me. But honestly, I can't wait. You know, I know what we have. I know the talent we have, and I know the passion we have for each other and the game of football. So it's going to be an amazing year, and I think that you'll see. You'll see.
First game, new beginnings, I think, for every program in America right now. So it's very exciting for us to have the opportunity to play in our first game. I think that most people are probably tired of practicing against themselves right now and ready to get on with it. So to me, it's about new beginnings. There are no guarantees in any season. You get evaluated at the end of the season, and this is the first challenge that we have as we go over to Western Michigan. So we'll come ready to play, and we'll come fresh.
Now that game week finally arrived, it was time to shift gears and for the Spartans to set their sights on the Western Michigan Broncos.
Anytime you start a season, there's either high expectations or high dreams or new goals for every program out there in America. And you know, you really work through winter conditioning and weights, spring practice, summer conditioning and weights, fall camp. So you're really working almost 9 months to get ready for this first game. So there's a lot of people anticipating, you know, how you come out from within, who's going to play well, who's going to have to handle adversity. I mean, I think there's, without question, we're going to have to handle adversity on Friday night. That's going to happen. So it's a mindset. So all these things are a part of this process, and I think it goes much as I say to our players all the time. When people see Michigan State Spartans, they see the product, but they don't see the process. And this is the end of a long process and the beginning of a new one.
This week, we start thinking about Western Michigan. And that should fire you up, that should rejuvenate you.
Western, I'm going to give you all a couple little things right now that you can take to the bank based on last year, all right? 3rd down formation, and he's going to 84.
Let's watch some of Western, okay, and then start getting a feel for what they do. You guys are way more experienced now. Should just be able to just play. Should be able to go play. If we had to play this game right now, y'all should be effective, to say the least. You guys are all battle tested, you know what to do. All right, offense doesn't bother you. It's just a matter of attacking those guys, attacking their technique, making them uncomfortable, and setting up your moves.
Last first game week. It's time to play some football now. Actually get to hit a real opponent.
As the Spartans pushed throughout the week, they stressed the importance of their one game at a time mentality and prepared for the tough task at hand.
I would say the importance of starting with that mentality is kind of to not look past anybody, because everybody we play, they all have guys on scholarship that can play football, and no matter where they go, they can play. So you just got to handle your business week in and week out to get where you want to go.
This is definitely a tone-setting game for our season. You know, the guys and coaches, everybody knows it. So we just got to go out there and prove we can do it.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's always kind of a target on our back, but at the same time, we can't look past these guys. They're a tough team. They're a tough group of guys, and they're going to come to play.
Yeah, it's the first game of the year. It's on the road, so it's again, like I said in our press conference, it's a little bit of new beginnings, a new start. The fact that it is on the road, I think, helps prepare us for later during the season when we have some very big games on the road as well. So we'll have an opportunity to come back the next week and play at home. But as usual, games come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. So we've got to take care of the football. We've got to pressure the quarterback and protect ours. And you've also got to stop the run. And you got to be able to run the ball if you're on our side of the fence. So those are the things usually that win or lose football games. Those are the things we always look for. They're things that are critical to winning. There's a whole list of them. We've got it all packaged together, so what we need to do now is just come fresh and ready to play and have the right MO.
Specialist, we out. Get a break right here. Get a break. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the lid lifter of the 2015 Michigan State Spartan season. The Spartans, 2 years in a row, ranked in the top 5 in the country. What will they do for an encore? Well, first things first, they have a road date tonight. That's right, we're in Kalamazoo, the home of Western Michigan University, to take on the Broncos of WMU. Good test for the Spartans in the opening game.
Let's go!
MSU's won the toss. They have deferred. Western Michigan will receive.
And the first game of the season is underway.
Harrell in the shotgun. Hands off to his big back, and he's going nowhere. Play clock almost ran out on him. He'll throw it over the middle. It is tipped, and it is picked.
There you go.
It's picked off by Monte Nicholson. Nicholson falling down with the pigskin. Ball at the 24 of Western. Hand off to Madre London, running to his right to the 20 to 15. Madre at the 10, Madre at the 5, heads for the right pylon, into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. Madre London with his first Spartan score from 24 yards away. Phillips again deep for Western, the run-up by Kevin Cronin. Phillips again about a yard deep on the near side. Darius Phillips does it again, only this time 30 yards better into the end zone. Western Michigan has tied it up with officially a 100-yard return.
But now the offense gets a chance to get the ball back and just continue to pound the rock, George.
Here's the snap. Steps up and throws over the middle. Great catch made. Great catch made by McGarrett Kings. 2nd and 3. Handoff goes.
There he goes.
Madre London running to his right. Breaks out of a tackle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. Spartans needed a drive, Jason. They got one. 4th down and 4 now for Western Michigan. They will have to punt. LJ lines up to Connor Cook's left. Here's the shotgun snap. Connor winds up. Throws right side. Great grab made. Great grab made at the 30-yard line. The snap to Connor. Bullet pass to the end zone. Caught. Josiah Price. Touchdown, MSU. The Spartans 20 and Western Michigan 7. Shotgun snap to Zach Terrell. Winds up, goes for broke. For Corey Davis, double coverage at the goal line. It is incomplete. Then the Spartans will take over at their 20-yard line. They could use maybe a score here, huh? Jamal Lyles tight left. Pendleton offsets the eye right in front of Gerald Holmes, who runs left. Got a blocker in front to the left pylon. Into the end zone, standing up. Touchdown, MSU. They lead the Broncos 27-7. Back at their 6, Terrell to the end zone. Terrell in trouble. Terrell is finally snowed under at about the 4-yard line. Shotgun snap to Terrell, pressure, and down he goes. Pulled down by Demetrius Cooper. Cooper put the pressure on him. Braverman 1 of 2. Wide side right, pressure's on. Terrell has to go down. Malik McDowell in his face.
This front 4 for Michigan State might be as talented as anybody in the nation.
They made some exciting plays in the first half, but the Spartans did their thing as well. And our halftime score reads Michigan State 27, Western Michigan 10. And Connor Cook and company will put it in play after the touchback. Shotgun snap to Connor Cook. Sideline left throw to DeAnthony Arnett. Got it in stride at the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, MSU. Michigan State 34, Western Michigan 10.
Yeah, a lot of time left here for the Broncos to try to crawl back into this game. It's up to Michigan State to avoid a comeback scenario here.
Takes the shotgun snap. Not going anywhere, though. Riley Bullock making plays. The Spartan coaches expect a lot more of those this season. 3 wide receivers, tight end on the right for blocking. He's under duress, and he'll be sacked. Bogan to the left of Zach Terrell in the shotgun. He will loft it to the end zone.
Got to make a play.
And it's picked off by Deontay Copeland. Picked off in the end zone by Deontay Copeland. Well, the Spartans will prevail here, but it wasn't easy. Great effort by the Broncos of Western Michigan. But Michigan State wins the ball game 37-24.
I guess the first thing you start off and say is first game, made some mistakes, obviously. I thought defensively started very fast, played very well against the run, but offensively I thought we ran the ball effectively, protected the quarterback well. Thought, probably played pretty well in the passing game. It's tough to say, but first game, they all count one, as Coach Curtis used to say. And so we're 1-0. We get ready to play next week.
First and foremost, it was important for us to get the win. Like Coach D always says, they all count one. And there was adversity out there like there always will be in football games, so that'll help us down the road in this season. Just knowing the fact that we can come out and compete and play no matter what's going on in the game, that we can rally together as a brotherhood and as a family and always go out and fight is something big that we'll be able to take from this game.
We're just trying to get better every day. We got some things to clean up as a football team, but we definitely came out, and we played our hearts out, and just trying to get better every day.
Yeah, it's going to be extremely exciting to get back in Spartan Stadium, but we know we got a lot of work to do based on how we played tonight. So we're going to have to watch the film this weekend, clean up a lot of things, clean up all the mistakes, and we'll be ready for next week.